I will freely sacrifice unto thee. I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. For he hath delivered me out of all trouble, and mine eye hath seen his desire upon mine enemies. Psalm 54, verses 6 to 7. The psalm ends where it should, not with the enemy, but with God. David has cried out. He has described his betrayal. David has named the threat, and he has appealed to God's name and God's strength. Now he speaks from the other side of the crisis. David prays with such confidence in God's faithfulness that he speaks of future rescue as present reality. This is the language of faith. I will freely sacrifice unto thee. The word freely translates a term that carries the idea of a voluntary offering, a willing gift given without compulsion. The law required certain offerings, but this is not one of them. David is not discharging a legal obligation. He is pledging a gift that flows from gratitude. Compelled worship is not true reverence. What God desires is an offering that rises from a willing spirit. The sacrifice David pledges is tied to what God has already done. He is not offering to earn deliverance. He offers because salvation has come. This is the proper order. Grace precedes gratitude. God acts. Then the worshipper responds, I will praise thy name, O Lord, for it is good. David returns to the name of God. He opened the psalm calling on God's name for salvation. He closes it, praising the same name. The name of the Lord is not a label. It reveals God's nature, including his character, might, reliability, and steadfast love. David declares that the Lord's name is good. Everything God does flows from a nature that is good. Psalm 34 verse 8 says, O taste and see that the Lord is good. David has tasted and seen. He praises what he knows from experience, for he hath delivered me out of all trouble. David does not praise in the abstract. He praises because something happened. God delivered him. The word delivered means to snatch away, to rescue. David was in such a place. The Ziphites had reported him. Saul was closing in, but David trusted in God. The word all is important. David says, God delivered him out of all trouble, not some, but all. Every threat, every betrayal, every moment of danger that David encountered, God delivered him. And mine eye hath seen his desire upon mine enemies. This phrase is striking. It refers to what God wills for those who oppose his servant. David does not describe the specific judgment. His eye has witnessed God's verdict carried out. This is not cruelty on David's part. It is the recognition that God's justice is real and visible. The wicked do not escape, for God does not forget. What God promised regarding the enemies of his anointed, he performs. David began the psalm in danger, but he ends it with praise. The name he called on for help is the same name he now lifts in worship. This is the arc of faith.